So the main news is that the mouse house was back on the road again. So it should take you about as long to put it back as it took you to pull it to pieces?
Should do.
Excellent! So we went all the way to Treachery Beach. It was about 5 hours drive each way. I went down the range to get there, and I came back on the highway. Anyway, as you can see, the mouse house is as gorgeous as ever. It was nice. I really enjoyed sleeping here. And of course the fridge was right next to me, so that was kind of handy. I had some books in here that I forgot a bit that I had. Really interesting books. And the plants, they're still doing fine, so that's good. I was warned about, thanks Lauren. I think I'll take the shallow end here. Whee, bit of off-roading. What are you doing in the mouse house, man?
I'm just fixing the mouse house.
Fixing? It's broken? Don't tell me it's broken.
What have you done to it?
What's wrong with it? I thought it was just a loose screw.
We have a little bit of a loose screw, and it's not clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who have we got over here? Sitting here, little shiverbugs.
Hello.
What is your name, please?
Hello, Joy.
And where are you from?
I'm from France.
From France? Like, really? You're on holiday?
No, I live here.
You live here now. Well, where are you from when you live here?
Sydney.
And your name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy? I thought it was Jack. Huh. Jimmy. Jimmy. And you live in Sydney too?
I do.
And you've been to Noosa?
Yes.
How was Noosa?
It was nice.
Are you shivering, or is this an anxiety thing?
No, I just move around a lot.
This shaky thing?
Yeah, I just move around.
Oh, well, that keeps you warm. it would be had nothing to do with these coldies in there, would it?
No. Well, they're keeping us warm.
Look, what have we got here? I tell you what, this looks like me mate.
One and only.
Me mate Ronnie.
That is.
How you doing, Ronnie?
Yeah,
yes,
right.
I have been up there.
Glad to be here.
Run up that mountain. And let's go and have a look at the big bus. Oh my gosh, how long is this bus?
7.7, I think.
Am I allowed to walk on it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's have a look in here. And this is the new bus of Ben and Lauren. What happened to Lauren? So this is the curbside pickups. All this. Phew.
It's a bit cheaper that way.
They got to it before I did. So this is the beginning. This is the beginning of an amazing fit out, I am sure. Guess what? Doesn't matter where I am. It's time for a cup of tea. See you later. Bye. Nice. I've just spilt chutney on the floor and on the rug. But luckily the pan wasn't so hot that I couldn't kind of grab it and save at least 2/3 of the chutney, which was pumpkin chutney, and was tasting really good. In here, the plants are doing very well. I've enjoyed my showers in here. I made a little wooden step thing so I can put this, you know, here when I get out of the tub, that I've got something nice to stand on. The stool, should I want to sit and, I don't know, scrub my feet. Anyway, and this corner bit, this has been filled in, George and I, mainly George, thank you George. I think my only contribution was to say, let's do it like this. Over here, well, look over here. I have, not only is the mouse house running like a dream, and I have a vehicle again, but I also have a lovely shed. Apparently this shed's had about 4 different uses. So it's reused, recycled, repurposed. Right now, it's used for being a shed. So nothing of great value in here. There's my tins of paint and things like that. It's nice. It's nice. That was a lovely donation once again. Isn't it marvellous, you know, that and people get happy when they've given you something that they didn't want, and they were wondering, what am I going to do with it? Where am I going to put it? Should we take it to the dump? Do we need another shed? And they go, oh, you want a shed? I got a shed you can have. And last Sunday, Ra and I did this together. This is making the side of the shed look a little better, I think. So I found all this at the tip. So this wheel, it seemed to be a nice kind of alloy wheel. I mean, I could even shine it up, but I won't. And I have no idea what these spirally things were, but I thought if I put it on there, it's either gonna look like I'm about to sail away, or looks like a sunburst, or I could weave it. It's an interesting sky. That's one thing here, the skies are always interesting. Apparently it could snow tomorrow. They're saying snow down to 800 metres. Well, we're 1,000 metres, so we could have snow. Oh, I love it. I really love it. We've had a bit of rain, but not enough to put anything significant in the dam / pond / puddle. Not quite a puddle, but it has gone down quite a lot. I'm wondering now whether it's not these trees here, you know, that are having a good drink. If I was one of those trees, I probably would. Anyway, it's got water in it, so the birds can come and have a drink, but it was up to those boards. So I don't know how far it's dropped, probably more than half of its entire depth. The horses, honestly. Remember my little tucker box gardens over here? Well, they just helped themselves. They just leant over the fence and munch, 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 munch. So they've given most things a good prune. They pulled out the onions in here a couple of times. They ate the peas. So I put this bit of Rio and then some mesh. So now it's up to here instead of, oh, there. It's not really much height, but maybe it's a deterrent. Veggie gardens are going well. And now I'm going to go back in. In here, oh, that's right, the door knocker, the little thingy's there. In here, I painted one of the cabinets, and I made this top for it, because you can never, you never have enough bench space. Look, I started off with this little bit. Do you remember when I built this? Just from there to there. And then I added this bit, and then I sort of started doing backs. And then I ended this bit. I had a lift up table for a while. Now I fixed this bit, which is lovely, with a gap here big enough for, you know, alfoil, tin foil, whatever you call these things, cling wrap. That goes nicely in there. Post that in there, out of the way. This is another piece of silky oak. The other half is over there. You know, this bit here. So it's lovely wood. I found that at the tip too. Everything. I might be getting solar, not this week, and today's Tuesday, but next week, they have said. Woohoo! That's kind of exciting. Okay, see you later. What do I say? See you next time. Cup of tea. Come and have a look and see how I see it. Let's see how this works. Let's go and say hello to the chickens. Hey Danny Rooster. Hey Vitty Vitty Vitty. Vitty Vitty Vitty. Look at all those greens you've got. Hey, silver beet, kale, tomatoes. Not keen on garlic, hey? Oh well, never mind. I've split out clumps of garlic, put them in there. I'm about to, I think I'm about to do another garden bed. Are you enjoying being on my head? Anyway, I'll have a look in a minute, see how this works. I quite like having free hands. That's nice. Feels a bit weird on my head, but it's quite heavy with the extra bit for the sound. Oh look, little tiny splendid wrens in there.